Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by Happy Customers. Happy Customers keeps your customers happy. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful and I stay on top of the world because I work as worship. EQ. A very powerful term that has been used in training industry and in a lot of organization. Emotional quotient, EQ. And there are a lot of things spoken about it, and I think one of the biggest strength or the core strength with which I operate in my life is EQ. An entire Kingdom College, if one of the USP that we hold in Kingdom Colleges along with education, we also give emotional quotient to all the students in first and second PU. What is EQ? A lot of people speak about IQ, EQ, intellectual quotient and emotional quotient. No less than Harvard's Business Review writes about you need 8 times EQ than your IQ when it comes to leadership, when it comes to grow higher in life. In fact, it is like this. IQ will help you to solve the problems of the world. EQ will actually help you to solve your problems in life which you go through. How strange, no? But that's how it is. Because to guide people to develop the world, you need intelligence. To create, to innovate, to invent, to discover, you need intelligence. Strong IQ, you will develop the world. And that's what is happening to all of us. In trying to develop the world, we are developing everybody's IQ levels. And in this comfort, technology, development, infrastructure, shouldn't you think we should have become much more happier and beautiful, peaceful, loving people? Is exactly opposite. At one end, intelligence is helping us to develop the world, develop our lifestyles, but we do not have life. We are stressed up, health issues, sickness, misery, jealousy, hurt, hatred, revenge, depressions. I can go on and on and on, and these all are emotions. So when I say EQ, and when they say EQ, you need 8 times more than IQ, because when you go on top or when you are leading on top, you only work with people and people and people, and people are built of emotions. People are a bundle of emotions. You are a bundle of emotions. You take it from me, the very ground level, entry level IQ is brilliant. But if you want to really live life on a higher stage, you need more of EQ. No less than our own Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji also spoke about the importance of EQ in life. And if right now you think he'll be sitting and making strategies for the country, he has an advisory board for that. He has intelligent people along with him who suggest him. It's his emotional strength that helps him to lead people, guide people, carry them through the entire nation of 1.3 billion people. Emotional quotient. So what is EQ? EQ, what I have practiced, understood, implemented and seen phenomenal results in my life is my ability to respond in the best possible way after evaluating multiple ways for the same situation. That's called emotional quotient. Your ability to respond in the best possible way after evaluating multiple ways. Which means if you go through a situation, if you're encountering a problem, you're going through a situation, you should be able to identify immediately and come with multiple solutions, multiple ways to deal with that situation, and out of that should be able to find what is the best one right now. Then you have an high emotional quotient. which means your responses keeps changing for the same experience. Your responses becomes better and better for the similar kind of experiences as you face them in the future or as you live along. Then you have a tremendous, phenomenal, strong emotional quotient. One thing I can assure you, if you are a person with strong emotional quotient, you are unshakable. You don't get disturbed. You just know how to relate and deal with people and the situations that you go through in life. You always seem to in control, and that's emotional quotient. My ability to respond with the best possible option, best possible way, after evaluating and finding out multiple ways, multiple alternatives, multiple approaches, multiple methods to deal and face the same situation in life. That's emotional quotient. How I used to respond for certain situations earlier in my life and how I respond today, there is a lot of shift. And if there is no shift, if 10 years back, if a mobile rang in my program, I used to really shout and scream and scold them and give them a lecture on sincerity and respect and discipline. 10 years later also, if I similar way only respond, I can't call it as a response, it is my reaction. Reactions are always similar and same to the same situation. 10 years back I was shouting, 10 years later also I am shouting for the same input or same stimuli. I am reacting only, right? Which means emotionally I have not grown, I am being there only. But if you keep responding better way and better way for the similar kind of situations or the same situations or similar kind of stimuli that happens around you, if responses are changing depending on the context, I think you have a phenomenal emotional quotient. If power goes off as you're working, you shit man, and you react like that, and years later again some power goes off, your system goes off, and similarly you go shit man, then you are still reacting. Or you can respond. Power goes off, nothing works. My response today is, looks like God wants me to take some rest for next few minutes till the light comes and I'm peaceful. My ability to respond to a situation which is unfavorable to me with the best possible option that will make me instantly peaceful. That is called EQ. Verbatim, memorize it and make it a law for you if you want to. And I'm telling you, take it from me. It works. My ability to respond with the best possible option after evaluating all multiple options for the situation that I'm facing, which can bring me back to immediate peace within myself and outside. That is called emotional quotient. And I think it's possible. It takes time, it's possible. With that belief, yes, it is possible. Let's start this strong week for all of us. Here we go together. I believe I can. I believe I am. I believe I can. So guys, go, set and grow.